Okay, so today we're going to be talking about taxes. And so you should have gone to the taxes unit, which is cycle 11, and open up the notes on tax day 1 or tax outcome 1, which is you're going to calculate taxes owed or refunded based on given information. So basically, during this time, you're going to read a scenario, as someone's sort of life story, if you will, and then be able to input that into the TurboTax taxcaster website and see whether or not these people would get a refund or not based on their situation. This will help you when you're going and doing your own taxes be able to navigate the taxcaster so that you can see whether or not you'll get a refund or not and how much. So basically, there's a QR code there, and we're going to find that QR code at the front of the room. Let's show you where. Sitting at your desk, right? Hey, go over there, and there it is. We go up here, get our QR code, and open it up. Once we're here, it'll take us to the taxcaster website, in which we can then enter information. Now I'm going to split screen this so we have both information here so we can do this. So basically, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing, just to kind of give you an idea, but so you have Dustin and Susie are married with no kids, so obviously you would select that they're married. Now we have designed these to navigate you in order of how to do things. If it doesn't say it in the paragraph, then don't add it into the taxcaster. So they're married. Will you be filing jointly? It does say they plan on filing their taxes jointly. What was your age? Now you can choose to be Dustin or you can choose to be Susie, whoever you want. Just pick who you are, and that's going to represent you. If I'm going to be Dustin, I'm 24 years old. So I would put 24 years old and continue. My spouse would be the other person, obviously. So Susie in this case is 23. So I would plug that in. And you'll pretty much go through here, taxable wages. It does say that Dustin, that's your taxable wages. So since I'm Dustin, mine are $45,000. And that says $4,500 were taken out of taxes. And then state withholdings was $2,500. And you can see as we're doing this, the refund that we get is going to change. So now see our spouse's taxable wages were $35,000, and then the withholdings were $2,300, and then the state withholdings were also $2,300. Now, right now, it's only going to deal with federal stuff and not state because every state's different. So it's just going to do a federal. And then you can see now it opens up. Like if your particular group people have kids, you would add kids there. If you have education expenses or own a home, maybe you contribute to a retirement. A lot of things here where you can get tax deductions or tax credits. These are all ways that we can, lower our taxable income so that we don't have to owe as much in taxes, or get credits on our taxes through here too. So just read the information and go through, and then when you get to the end, the answer will be whether or not, so green obviously is a refund. If it were red, then you would owe, and it'll tell you that you owe, and whatever the number reads is what you're going to put on Desmos. So you can play around with it because the questions are going to ask you, how do various deductions affect how much Dustin and Susie pay in taxes? So like you could go through and just mess around with it on what deductions or what. Maybe just pay attention as you go through the story what, made him have more of a refund and what made him have less of a refund. And benefits of getting a refund, you could probably guess the obvious one is you get money. But what are the benefits of owing money? That may be a harder question to answer, and maybe you have to talk about it. So, but this is what you're doing. during the lesson today, and then we'll talk about this. And we actually have a quiz, so you're going to need to be able to navigate this taxcaster website for an outcome quiz. So make sure you play around with it, practice. There's only a couple examples there. Just fill out the information and then you're done. And then we'll talk about this when I return. Thanks.